JJ3K here. For 2019, my New Year's resolution was to write and record a six-song album and then have it pressed to vinyl. Um, Under those specific terms, I failed. It here it is, the first week into 2020, and it hasn't happened. I found out in the beginning that, especially an aspiring amateur, musician, it's hard to do, you know, when you don't know what you're doing, I guess. Um, Over the past year, I have learned a lot. I've gone learned more about music theory and chord progressions and the sum of the parts in regards to song composition, construction, engineering, the production side of it. I learned a lot this year. I feel that I'm better today than I was a year ago. Um, that being said, having it press the vinyl, creating six songs, you know, I I didn't really do that. Obviously, I didn't sign it off the press of the vinyl. And here's the why to all those things. Besides the writing songs is really hard. Um, you know, I First thing is I got really burnt out because over the past 3+ years between my two channels, and you'll see links at the end of this video. Um, I've made hundreds of instrumentals, notes I played myself, loops I created, and to make, I produced instrumentals, several, um, you know, which I guess is why I'm kind of burnt out. I'm not saying these are all masterpieces, they're far from it, but, they're they're pieces of music that I put time and effort into, and I made them. I created these things, um, hundreds. And I think that's it made it really hard to focus on six specific songs when I get little moments of inspiration, and I make several instrumentals. Um, Between the two channels, I've also, I created a fictional electronic band called Random Objects, um, made music, composed these songs, these instrumentals, then made, videos to go along with them, which, while won't win me any awards, for, I guess, um, the end product, but I didn't do anything revolutionary, but I did something once again that took time and effort, and I made it. It's something I created. Um, Another reason I didn't, well, a couple reasons why I didn't pick any six instrumentals and have them press the vinyl is. Um, I made so many instrumentals, I don't know which six it would be. And another thing, I had the opportunity to go to Nashville to Third Man's Studios, or Jack White's little shop there, and they had a booth where you could sing or talk in the booth or play music and have it press the vinyl. And I was fortunate enough that me and my daughter, we just improvise, but I already have a recording of myself and my daughter as well, that's pressed the vinyl. Um, Excuse me. Another reason, I'm cheap. it costs a lot of money to have these things pressed to vinyl, and you know, I don't feel I've made anything good enough to spend the money. Um, you know, all those things aside, you know, I'm really proud of the work that I have done over the past 3+ years. Overall, I don't feel that 2019 what was a failure in the larger sense, in the grand scheme of things, if you will. But you know, I did not fulfill technically the putting 6 songs to vinyl. I've made hundreds of instrumentals. I still plan to. Let me back this up too. If I haven't mentioned already, like, you know, creating an album with a deadline, it felt like work. You know, this is supposed to be fun and spontaneous, and I prefer it that way too. Which, going back to my previous point, I'm still gonna make music. I still plan to make songs that I definitely want to make songs that I feel I could be proud of. That, you know, I think sound good. You know, I can't sing, but I do write lyrics. So I'm gonna figure that out in the near future. Maybe I'll use Fiverr and have you know, hire somebody to sing to my music, providing the lyrics. You know, maybe I'll find a piece of software that could make me sound halfway decent. But I'm definitely still making music. It's definitely something that you know, I definitely still have a passion for, and I like editing videos as well. So there's going to be a lot more of that to come. Also, for 2020, I plan on you know, doing more album reviews. You know, reviews in general. I got a new green screen. I'll do a review of that. You know, I got a new microphone. I'll do a review of that. Several reviews to come as well if I get a new musical instrument, new piece of software, new record, etc. But sorry for rambling on. You know, I look forward to doing a lot of new material for 2020, and I'm not gonna corral myself. Who knows what it'll be, but it's gonna be something I still enjoy doing. Rock on. Thank you very much for watching my crappy upload. I really appreciate it. You know, please subscribe, and you know, click on one of my other videos wherever it may be. Also, I have an old channel with like hundreds of uploads of random things. You know, please subscribe to it as well, wherever it may be. Thank you very much.